Greetings everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome back to Grimm's Hollow. I know it's been a while, but I've been trying to fathom out on how to complete one's spirit. So I played through the game again. I haven't bought any items from the baker previously, and I found out a way where you can actually respawn some of the ghosts in the game, where I think you need to be away in 2 rooms away from where the monsters spawn, and then they will respawn back. So you are able to get enough spirit energy to be able to complete this. Now I'm obviously leaving this last one out because I want to see what happens if you don't complete your spirit by defeating the baker along with not being able to defeat the baker. So that's what we're going to be doing now. And here we are. We are at the gate. It's a dead end. Well, unless you count that giant ominous hole in the wall. But I don't think either of us want to pass on. This is the passing on place, right? Shouldn't he be here? Yeah, that's what the Reaper told us. Do you think I took a wrong turn somewhere? Did you... Shh, someone's coming. Get in my pocket. Is it the baker? It is indeed the baker. Greetings there. Imbued with the green soul. Who are you? Are you Baker? No. That's odd. Because you sound exactly like him. I don't want any trouble. Just let me through, please. Not until you tell me who you are. I'm a hard-working Reaper. I've spent years collecting spirit energy so I can pass on. The last time I checked, Reapers don't glow. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a one-of-a-kind Reaper who can glow. Baker? I can literally see the soul glowing out of your eye holes. Give it up. Give what up? You... Ugh. Look, if you don't take off your mask, then I'll take it off by force. Ah. Okay. Okay, this soul doesn't belong to me. But it doesn't belong to you either. Eh? This soul belonged to a ghost until you reaped them. You murdered that ghost. I thought you encouraged us to murder ghosts so that they can pass on to the other side more quickly. I don't see why you should get a second chance at life. No, that's not why I want the soul. Huh? Timmy. Mr. Baker, that soul belongs to me. Please give it back. What in bread? A talking ghost? He's my brother. He lost his soul when he came here. I found him and tried to get his soul back so he can go home. But then you misunderstood and knocked me out. So, it really does run in the family. What? Your cheek marks. So, you believe me? You'll give it back? Of course I do. Just hold on. I need to take it out. It's stuck. Try harder. It's not working. I think you need to come over and help me. Fine. Timmy, stay back. Just put your hand under there. Okay. You put your hand under the mask, but... Exactly. You think I'd fall for that twice? It was worth a try. You really did a number on my mask, huh? Guess I don't need it anymore. He discards it. I'm not giving up this life, Lavender. I want to go home. So does he. I don't really care about your brother, but you should know that if you're going to try and take the soul off me, well, let's just say I've been here a lot longer than you. I've used all that energy from the bakery to complete my spirit, Lavender. I can wipe you out in one blow. Just step aside and let me through. I'm not moving. When is Grimm coming? Then I suppose I have no choice. I really didn't want to fight you, Lavender. But you're going to. Did you know? I've learned a thing or two from being a ghost, sis. I can help you on the sidelines. Just trust me. Exactly. Whatever you do, stay behind me. Gotcha. Nearly there with the taking out. Can't flee, so just naturally swing. Stop poisoning me. It's only going to give me a little bit of damage. One more time. Here we go. Take me out already, so that we can see this ending once more. No, I won't let you. Of course you would. Lavender! Please stop. He's passed on. Passed through to the other side. Wake up. Please wake up. Grimm, you're here. Quick, you gotta do something. The baker, he was just... He is gone. Yes, I received your message, but if it isn't too much to ask of you in your current state, would you mind explaining to me what has happened in your in your own words? I was going to say in your own world, and that's where I mucked up. You explained to him that you were travelling in the cave with him until both of you had stumbled upon a ghost with a soul. He stole the soul, trying to go back to his life, but you chased him down for it. You fought, but he went back to life. But you can bring him back, right? You could just go for there and take him back. Or you could just talk to, I don't know, God or something, ask him nicely to bring him back. I have already mentioned this to you. I cannot do either of those things. I cannot pass the barrier to the true afterlife, nor can I contact anyone there. What can you do? Nothing. Nothing? Not a thing. No, that can't be right. Lavender, I'm sorry to interrupt you. What happened really? Why the sorrow? Were you hoping for a chance at life too? No, I mean, yes. Lavender, you have been lying to me since you came here. You lied to me about the walk. You lied to me when you said you were okay. Please, confide in me. I don't have the energy to keep secrets anymore. The truth is, that soul belonged to my Timmy. My brother Timmy, sorry. You can come out now. Are you sure? I'm sure. Hello, Mr. Grimm. Please don't hurt me. That won't be necessary to me. For now. What do you mean, for now? It stands to reason that since Timmy has only lost his soul recently, he is only an earthly ghost. That explains why he isn't hostile like the other ghosts. Until your brother starts to show signs that he is transforming into a hostile ghost, we can keep him around whilst I look for a solution. Signs? Well, it begins small. Typically, there's a slight change in their appearance. Lavender! What is it? That only gradually gets worse. Put me in your pocket until finally there's an absolute flip in their personality. Why? You just came out. Please, Lavender. I'm not feeling too good. Why are you both whispering? What is the matter? Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Really? Grimm, what's happening? It seems that the time is much sooner than I thought. Lavender, I hate to say it. But if you want the best for your brother, we should reap him soon. Are you kidding me? No! Listen to me. If we let your brother fully transform, but both of you will suffer immensely. It is better to end it now than let the situation get worse. No, I can't let you do that. That's the one thing I'm trying to prevent. There's no other way. You don't know that. I have given you your options, Lavender. I do not want to take him by force. Really? That's a shame. Because I'm not moving. And I'm not saying goodbye. You are letting your emotions control you. If you do not say goodbye to him now, you will regret this. Come on, Timmy, get behind me. So be it. You cannot face down death himself. What if I were to do nothing? What then? You and your brother will be alone, and he will turn hostile, and you will be forced to reap him. And you expect me to hand over my brother to die? This is the problem with all you reapers. You all seem to forget that you are all already dead. Put nothing. Passed out. No, I won't give up. I can't let myself faint. You don't have the energy for it, kid. Lala, where are you? Help. You are still awake? Lavender. Lavender! Lavender, stop. You cannot pass on yet. Your spirit isn't strong enough. I want to go home. But you're the only one left of your family now. Home is a place where you go back to, not for memories alone, but for the people that make it home. Home is not just a house, it is a place of memories. A box, if you will, that contains all of the good that has happened in your life. Regardless if there are good memories and bad memories, those memories alone shape you as a person. And where do you go to every night? The bed. In your home. We hired a new substitute baker. When others inquired about what happened to the previous baker, I said he passed on. It is rare for me to be put in such a situation where I feel shame, a sense of wrongdoing. But it is there whenever I think about the chaotic situation that happened that day. I am frightened that if I tell the truth, then others will try something similar, knowing that one managed to do so. The only trust I feel is for one Reaper, and she disappeared from the hollow. Instead, she had seemed to make the caves her new homes. Try as I might to bring her back, all she does is reap, 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 one after the other, tirelessly. Every now and then, another Reaper sees her and becomes startled. They get frightened. It is indeed Lavender. I gave her an option to wear a mask. She declined. Declined by ignoring my presence. She does not speak anymore. But sometimes, even her relentless drive fails her and she passes out. No one is bothered to help her out or wake her up. They find her scary. So I teleport her to the hollow and tuck her in. I leave her cookies and milk. I know it doesn't compensate for what I've done. I do not expect her to forgive me. But when I come back, she's gone again. So are the cookies and the milk. Sometimes, she just sits in front of the gates of passing, as if waiting or remembering. If only I could. No, it's too late. You can't turn the hands of clock backwards as much as we would like to and prevent certain destructive events happen in our lives. That would be cheating fate itself. And fate itself would then turn its back against you. Not even I can bring back the dead. The only thing I can do is live with my mistakes. And that is the first of 4 endings. So 2 of the endings are locked by not completing your spirit, and the other 2 are locked by completing your spirit. So not complete your spirit and complete your spirit. Those are the 2 main criteria. So then from there, the other 2 criteria are defeating the baker or being defeated by the baker. Sorry, words have detached from my head there. Lovely. Thank you for playing. And this is definitely the worst outcome that one could ever have. Yes, please. This is going to be our battle now. Anymore. Lovely. Lavender, what are you doing? And stay down. Lavender. Ah! Why in death are you mutilating our local baker, and to that extent, my friend with your scythe? Because look. You got the message, right? So it was true. I was hoping with all my heart, but it was merely a false rumor. And who does that soul belong to then? That would be me, Mr. Grimm. My, a talking ghost. You are a rare lot. Call me Grimm. So, pardon me, what is your name? Timmy! Timmy, how did you lose your soul and become a ghost? Well, it's a long story. I have time. I also have tea, if need be. I don't think Timmy has a lot of time, though. He took a deep breath. You would tell your epic tale to the Grim Reaper. Ah, so you are siblings. I wish to death you had told me this sooner. I could have found that soul before any of this ever happened. Why didn't you? What if there was no soul? What if Timmy couldn't go back home? What then? What would you have done with Timmy? You must reap hundreds of ghosts a day. I am sorry that you thought of me in that way. I am also sorry that I was so late. You can make up for it. Huh? This is nice, but I'm exhausted, Grimm. I want to get this over with. I don't want to let the soul slip out of my hands a second time. So tell me, now that we have the soul, how can Timmy become living again, and not like a ghost? It is simple. He just has to eat the soul and then walk through there. Wait, I have to eat the soul? Is that what the baker tried to do? Ew, it must have his saliva on it. The baker lost his face. He does not have a tongue, nor saliva. If you want, I can drag his painted body here and show you. That won't be necessary, Timmy. Very well. Then I guess this it. Knock yourself out, Timmy. Not literally, though. If you do that, I'll be mad at you. I wouldn't do it right near the baker, though. That would seem like a bad thing to do. Ooh. Do I look different? Timmy! Aww. You really are brothers. How do you feel? Alive! Sorry. Souls make me gassy. Well, I guess it's time to go. Mum's probably missing you. Goodbye, Grimm. Goodbye, Timmy the living boy. Let's go, Lala. Unfortunately. What's wrong, sis? I can't go, Timmy. Why not? I'm a reaper. I didn't come here with a soul. But you said... Lavender, you lied to me, right? Are you trying to be funny? There's no joke this time, Timmy. You told me you were coming with me. I did. I lied. Why? Partially because I hoped there was still some way out for me. Largely because I couldn't bear to tell you. Gosh darn it, Lavender. Why are you always trying to be so protective over me? Let me help you for once. Grimm, take the soul out of me. Give it to my sister. Timmy, are you insane? I don't ever want to see you throw away your life like that again. Literally. But I don't want to go home without you. You deserve to go home too. This is the way it is. I wasn't meant to live beyond now. You are. That's horse poo. That's true. Then I guess I gotta go. Go ahead, Timmy. I'll miss you. Me too. You're the bestest sister, sorry. I'm your only sister. You know what I mean. You're the best sibling. Grimm, take care of my sister. I can take care of myself. Sure. Yay. Passed on. And now Baker. Lavender. It's funny. For some reason I wish I could go through too. He's gone, and I'm here. I'm really dead. Everything's gone. I should have told him to say hi to Mum or something. Some last act. Actually, it would freak her out if he said that after recovering from the dead. Never mind. Doesn't really matter though. It's not as if she would care. Talk to me. Huh? It's nothing. I just... Come on. I didn't do anything with my life. I may not know much about your life, but I do know that right now you have done something. For if it weren't for you, Jimmy would be dead. It's Timmy. Grimm does a strange fake cough. Well, I think we've both had a long day as the phase goes. Why don't we both rest? Agreed. What was that? Was that meant to be a laugh? Sorry, You don't intend on walking all the way back, do you? Maybe? Grab my arm. Eh? Teleport. You are tired, right? Hey, like I said, I can take care of myself. Nah. Okay, maybe just this once. Heck yeah. Lavender. Yeah? Is it okay to rely on others? Of course it is. They're there to help you. We let Baker pass on. I wish we could tell everyone what happened, but Grimm willed me not to. For the first few weeks, or at least, I think it was weeks, there's no time here. I disappeared into the caves. I didn't see much meaning in anything else anymore. Everything I had to do was done, I said. I don't want to think about my life, my death, anymore. I'm tired. I just want to pass on so I can be happy and forget everything else. Right? Isn't that how the afterlife works? But eventually Grimm found me. He teleported me out of there and put me in a bed in a hollow. Why'd you do that? I was fine. No, you weren't. Lavender, have you seen yourself? You have bags under your eyes, and I didn't know that was possible for a Reaper. You need rest. No one bakes food anymore. People tried to take over a job, but it just wasn't the same. It was too awkward for me and Grimm. Instead, Grimm started knitting sweaters, like the ugly Christmas kind. I suggested it as a joke, but he really took on it. It turns out he's one who knits all the robes for reapers here. One day, I found him knitting something special. That is Timmy, isn't it? I was trying to do a faithful recreation of Timmy's sweater. I thought it was really cute, so I was hoping I could learn something from the process. Ah, Lavender, are you crying? I am very sorry. I will burn this sweater immediately. No, it's nice. I like it. Sometimes I get really depressed thinking about Timmy. I wish I could see Timmy again for one last time. I want to know how he's doing there. Whether he's happy, whether he's fine. I must have had a funeral by now. It's funny, the fact that I can even think about that when I'm dead. It doesn't feel real. The longer I spend here, the more it starts to feel like my past life was a dream, and the current one's been the reality after all along. I start to see now what Baker said about losing face. Your hands? Purple. I hate the colour. I don't. I wish it wasn't what I had to see every day. I was daylight grass everything else. Usually Grimm is there to lift me from my moods. It's strange. He acts like a paternal figure to me. Feels nice. It's been a while. I wonder why he bothers. I'll say why he bothers. Maybe I'll ask him, but not now. For now, I'll work to pass on. Thank you for playing. Ah. That's a nice little screen right there. I like the other one where it's kind of like the worst outcome ever. Retry, and now for this particular one, we're going to complete our spirit whole. Lavender's spirit is whole. Heck yeah, boys, we have eventually done it. But after many hours of turmoil and stuff like that, we've finally done it. But of course, first of all, we need the ghost of Baker to kill us. Lovely. No, I won't let you. Lavender! Please stop. No, he's not going to stop. I'm sorry, little Timmy, but he will not pass on. With your bargaining, that is. We are far too late. Please wake up. Grimm, you're here. Quick, you gotta do something. Baker was just... He passed on. He is gone. Yes, I received your message, but if it isn't too much to ask of you in your current state, would you mind explaining to me what has happened, in your own words? You explained to him that you were travelling in the cave with him until the both of you had stumbled upon a ghost with a soul. He stole the soul trying to go back to his life, but you had chased him down for it. You thought, but he went back to life. But you can bring him back, right? You can just go there, through there, and take him back. Or you could just talk to, I don't know, God or something, ask him nicely to bring him back. It doesn't work like this, unfortunately, Lavender. I have already mentioned this to you. I cannot do either of those things. I cannot pass the barrier to be a true afterlife. Nor can I contact anyone there. What can you do? Nothing. Nothing? Not a thing. No, that can't be right, Lavender. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what happened really? Why the sorrow? Were you hoping for a chance at life too? No, I mean, yes. Lavender, you have been lying to me since you came here. You lied to me about the walk. You lied to me when you said you were okay. Please confide in me. I don't have the energy to keep secrets anymore. The truth is, that soul belonged to my brother. Timmy, you can come out now. Are you sure? I'm sure. Hello, Mr. Grimm. Please don't hurt me. That won't be necessary, Timmy. For now. What do you mean, for now? It stands to reason that since Timmy has only lost his soul recently, he is only an early ghost. That explains why he isn't hostile, like other ghosts. Until your brother starts to show signs that he is transforming into a hostile ghost, we can keep him around whilst I look for a solution. Lala? Signs? Well, it begins small. Lala? Typically, there's a slight change in their appearance. Lavender? What is it? That only gradually gets worse. Put me in your pocket. Until finally, there's an absolute flip in their personality. Why? You just came out. Please, Lavender, I'm not feeling too good. What are you both whispering about? What is the matter? Nothing's wrong. Yeah, there surely is. Look at those glooping eyes. Everything's fine. Really? Grimm, what's happening? It seems that the time is much sooner than I thought. Lavender, I hate to say it. But if you want the best for your brother, we should reap him soon. Are you kidding me? No! Listen to me. If we let your brother fully transform, the both of you will suffer immensely. It is better to end it now than let the situation get worse. No, I can't let you do that. That's the one thing I've been trying to prevent. There is no other way. You don't know that. I have given you your options, Lavender. I don't want to take him by force. Really? That's a shame, because I'm not moving, and I'm not saying goodbye. You are letting your emotions control you. If you do not say goodbye to him now, you will regret this. Come on, Timmy, get behind me. So be it. What if I were to do nothing? What then? You and your brother would be alone, and he would turn hostile, and you would be forced to reap him. And you expect me to hand over my brother to die? This is the problem with all you reapers. You all seem to forget that you are all already dead. Just need a little push to the side there. Passed out. No. I won't give up. I can't let myself faint. Lala, where are you? Help. Unfortunately, there isn't a help there. You are still awake. Lavender. There we go. We managed to pass through this time because our spirit is complete. Timmy? Ooh. 2 gravestones. End. Yes. Retry that one more time and succeed this time with our spirit intact. Here it is. The lovely, lovely lighter purple that resonates our completed spirit. Don't know why, but he did not move once in that battle. It was almost like he wanted us to reap him. Greetings. Lavender, what are you doing? And stay down. Lavender. Ah. Why in death are you mutilating our local baker? And to that extent, my friend, with your scythe? But because look. You got the message, right? So it was true. I was hoping with all my heart, but it was merely a false rumor. And who does the soul belong to, then? That would be me, Mr. Grimm? My, a talking ghost. You are a rare lot. Call me Grimm. So, pardon me, what is your name? Timmy! Timmy. How did you lose your soul and become a ghost? Well, it's a long story. I have time. I also have tea if need be. You take a deep breath. You retell your epic tale to a grim reaper. Ah, so you are siblings. I wish to death you had told me this sooner. I could have found that soul before any of this ever happened. Why didn't you? What if there was no soul? What if Timmy couldn't go back home? What then? What would you have done with Timmy? You must reap hundreds of ghosts a day. I'm sorry that you thought of me in that way. I'm also sorry that I was so late. You can make up for it. This is nice, but I'm exhausted, Grimm. I want to get this over with. I don't want to let the soul slip out of my hands a second time. So tell me, now that we have the soul, how can Timmy become living again and not like a ghost? It is simple. He just has to eat the soul and then walk through there. Wait, I have to eat the soul? Is that what the baker tried to do? Ew, it must have his saliva on it. The baker lost his face. He does not have a tongue, nor saliva. If you want, I could drag his fainted body here and show you. That won't be necessary. Timmy. Very well. Then I guess this is it. God, there was something in my eye. Why? Knock yourself out, Timmy. Not literally, though. If you do that, I'll be mad at you while you're knocked out. And here he is. Do I look different? Timmy! Aww. How do you feel? Alive! And gassy. Sorry, souls make me gassy. Excuse me. Well, I guess it's time to go. Mom's probably missing you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's go, Lala. But your soul is complete. What's wrong, sis? I can't go, Timmy. Why not? I'm a reaper. I didn't come here with a soul. But you said... Lavender, you're lying to me, right? You trying to be funny? There's no joke this time, Timmy. You told me you were coming with me. I did. I lied. Why? Partially because I hoped there was still some way out for me. Largely because I couldn't bear to tell you. Ugh, gosh dang it, Lavender. Why are you always trying to be so protected over me? Let me help you for once. Grimm, take the soul out of me, give it to my sister. Timmy, are you insane? I don't ever want to see you throw away your life like that again. Literally. But I don't want to go home without you. You deserve to go home too. Let me do this for you. I came all this way for all those ghosts for you, Timmy. Not me. But it's horse poo. That's true. Then I guess I gotta go. Timmy, wait. Let me just have a short word with your sister. Huh? Okay. Grimm, what's the hold up? You are already late, so you can walk with him. Huh? You can walk through the gate with Timmy. In the short time you've been here, it looks like you've reaped enough spirit energy to pass on to the afterlife. Of course, you can always go later, there's no hurry. But afterlife? I didn't think the time would be so soon. But if I'm not going through that gate alone, I think I can handle it. Sis, I'll walk with you through here. I won't be there on the other side, of course. We've gone through that. But I can still be with you right until the end. Okay. You just gonna not say goodbye to Grimm? Wow. You're just gonna leave Grimm hanging, like, you know when somebody gives you a high five and you just leave him hanging? That's the kind of thing that's going on here. Aww. That's like in the way the best outcome, but it's still sad. Aww. Like, I literally thought that these two endings here were going to be incredibly hard because you could not physically gather enough spirit energy from the ghosts that are provided in the game. But if you do that thing where I told you earlier, where you keep entering and exiting through 2 different rooms to that point where you can then respawn the ghosts that you previously reaped. Timmy, that day, you said you were going outside. It was around the time of Dad's death anniversary. You were more down than usual this year. So quiet. We were staying in a motel because of Mum's business trip, and she was running late because of the snow. You said you were going out for a walk. It was dark outside. Just for a couple of minutes, you said. I followed you. I can't remember why. I think I was just worried about you. You went into the woods. I called out your name, as you kept walking away from me. You kept telling me to go back. You kept saying I'm fine, over and over again. When I finally called up to you, I took your hand. You turned around, and then you tripped over a rock. We tumbled into a hole. Oh gosh. Eyelashes are so annoying. They protect your eyes, but they also attack your eyes. They found us together at dawn. They told me that I've entered a coma from the cold. They didn't tell me this bit, but you had your arms wrapped around me when you passed away. That bit I overheard. I can't describe to you what it did to Mum. She had not only lost Dad, but you too, only a couple of years apart. You may have doubted it, but she really did care about you, you know. She always felt guilty about how she acted the year Dad died. She said she always admired the way you carried yourself, but she wished she could take more time off work to see you. Before then, I never realized how much you actively avoided her. I realized a lot of things about you after you died. Why you were always so insistent of doing everything by yourself. Why you eventually stopped talking about your friends from school. Why you started spending more time alone. You were afraid of relying on anyone else. You didn't want to open up to anybody. I know, because I was the same when I lost you. It wasn't easy. Before I lost you, it was like I had been living in a safe bubble. I walked to school with you. You had breakfast with me. You helped me with my homework. You washed my plates for me. You even tied my shoelaces. It never occurred to me how much we spent time together. How much time we spent together. School was worse. When I walked in, there was an oppressive silence. I couldn't talk to my friends properly. Ouch. I felt I had to behave the same as I used to, but I couldn't. So I would get frustrated at myself and start crying. What I was worried about was other people leaving me too. So in a sense, sorry, there's some paranoia going on here. A lot of what ifs. I don't know how to explain to other people that I talked to you when I was in a coma. Grimm, Baker, the ghosts. There wasn't a day that went by where I didn't think about it. It seemed too vivid to be fake. Little things used to upset me that I couldn't explain to anyone. I didn't really like sweets or pastries anymore. I felt alone. I took to drawing a lot, but I had to hide it since my teachers complained that I was drawing too many skulls in class. I was a morbid kid. But I think I grew up fine. After all, I was lucky in a sense. I wasn't so alone. Mum was there to support me. As time passed, I realized so were others. What I remember the most about that trip now is you holding my hand as we walked through that gate. I remember thinking of how hard you worked to save me, and at the beginning of every day. Ah, I still do. Nah. Yep, that's definitely what we'd call the best ending of the game, even though it still has a lot of sad outcomes to it. But that was, despite my earlier whines about the game itself when I initially played it because I didn't really know what I was doing, this was a brilliant game. Like, there's no denying it that throughout, even though the game itself is quite short, what's in the game itself is what matters. And I believe that through this journey, you are always going to come towards some sort of conflicting decision that you need to make. And despite all the reapings and stuff done like that, like, your entire purpose to be able to escape and pass on is to reap those who have recently come there and unable to find a physical form. Like, Lavender could have very easily become one of those ghosts and stuff like that. So thank you so much to the developer for making the game. It was an absolute blast despite my initial complaints earlier about the game. They're all gone. Like, once you learn the game, then it becomes easier and easier. Now, I do have some sad news though, unfortunately, about a member of my family. I received a call this morning from my auntie to let me know that my cousin passed away from a coma, and it was absolutely shocking to hear. But from my grandfather that also recently passed away, it's a numbing feeling right now. It's something that I need to still absorb and take in to fully accept that a member of my family has passed away. And the only reason why I'm saying this now is because A, I didn't want it in the beginning of the video, and B, I don't know why, but it kind of ties in a way to this game as well, where you're kind of going through the emotions of what's happened with a loved one because they're no longer around. And I don't know, I'm still taking the feelings into heart, and it's so, well, this video is something I shouldn't be doing. I should be resting and slowly accepting, but I think I'll be fine. I think I'm going to be doing well. But it's going to be a long journey for me, for the rest of my family, for especially my other cousin who their sister just passed away, my auntie who their daughter just passed away, my uncle who their daughter just passed away, and for my mother or father, their niece passed away. But removing the family stuff away from the video, this is a really nice game. And personally as well, I love the primary colour that was filled throughout the entire game, purple. It's just, purple is a really nice colour. It's a duality of hot and cold, cool and rage. And it's kind of a royalty colour as well. So thank you all so much for watching, folks. Thank you to everyone who's been on board throughout this journey so far. I think it is coming up to my 5th year or so doing RPG Maker games. I'm not quite too sure. Let me just have a look at my first ever playthrough of Misao, which was like the first ever game I actually did. Yeah, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Can't remember the particular date, but it was half a decade of doing these kind of videos, and it's really enlightening that I've also managed to acquire, or not acquire, but get 5,000 different accounts to subscribe to the channel. And I'm not sure if that was through sheer hard work, or through my love of these games, or if it's just me personally that you subscribe to. And I think that over time, the main occurrence of people sticking around to a particular channel is not the games that they play, even though initially it is the games that are played, but it's the kind of person that is behind that channel. And for whichever reason you stick around for, and I know a lot of people have stuck around for a long time, thank you so much. But we're going to end things off here, folks. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all in the next video. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.